covering every county. This is your statewide newscast. Arkansas Today.
Many eyes looking to Northwest Arkansas for the Walmart shareholders meeting. Good afternoon. I'm Mitch McCoy. Aaron Nolan is off. It is not your typical business meeting. The annual Walmart shareholders meeting just wrapped up. Arkansas Today's Danny Camper is live in Fayetteville to tell us about the star-studded event. Danny, I hear it was a very interesting one.
Yes, Mitch. Well, the best way to describe this year's shareholders meeting is energetic. From the moment associates began arriving here at Bud Walton Arena, the energy was absolutely overwhelming, and it honestly only got crazier once they got inside. Now, singer, actor, and comedian Jamie Foxx hosted the event, but he did so much more. The entire arena was on their feet as he led a dance party that included Alice Walton. There were performances by Jason Derulo, ex-ambassadors, and Cassidy Pope, and Carly Rae Jepsen also made an appearance using her hit song, Call Me Maybe. Unsurprisingly, Yodel boy Mason Ramsey, who became famous after a video of him yodeling in a Walmart went viral, also made an appearance. But the performances are only part of shareholders. Executives from every branch of Walmart talked about the company's growth, and CEO Doug McMillon gave the keynote address and focused on the technological future of Walmart and the company's plan to make shopping as seamless as possible. But Mitch, what I think was the most memorable moment of this year's shareholders was when they brought Sam Walton back to life through the use of a hologram to remind associates that they are the backbone of this company. Live in Fayetteville, Denny Camper, back to you.
All right, we'll have much more on the Walmart shareholders event coming up later today. The man who filmed himself crashing into a monument of the 10 Commandments on the state capitol lawn will not spend time in prison. Michael Reed had been charged with criminal mischief. A judge ruled he's not guilty by reason of mental disease. Reed will be sent back to the state hospital. He destroyed the first 10 Commandments monument last year, just one day after it was put up. He also destroyed a similar monument in Oklahoma in 2014 and was not charged in that case either because of his mental state. Hot Springs police are looking for a woman they say left an infant alone while she was supposed to be babysitting him. Police say Tracy Beasley was watching the 4-month-old at her boyfriend's house last month while the baby's mother was at work. According to an arrest warrant, Beasley left the house in a cab. Police say when the boyfriend got home from work, he found the door open and the baby alone on the floor.
Anything could have happened to him. Somebody could have took him. He could have died.
Police believe the baby was alone for more than 2 hours before Beasley's boyfriend returned home. Tracy Beasley is facing felony charges of endangering the welfare of a minor and theft of property. If you know where she is, you are asked to call the Hot Springs Police Department. A former state lawmaker found guilty on corruption charges is asking a judge to toss his conviction. A Fayetteville jury found ex-Senator John Woods guilty on 15 counts of mail and wire fraud earlier this month. Woods steered hundreds of thousands of dollars of state money to a small private college in Springdale in exchange for kickbacks. His attorneys say prosecutors never proved Woods took bribes. No word when a ruling may come down in this appeal. Woods faces up to 20 years in prison if the conviction stands. An Arkansas congressman is pushing to add hundreds of acres of land in central Arkansas to the National Wilderness Preservation System. Representative French Hill's bill aims to protect more than 600 acres of national forest lands to Forked Mountain and the Ouachita National Forest. It would also open Perry County forests and the Flatside Wilderness up to studies by the U.S. Forest Service. Congressman Hill says these areas are worth preserving their natural beauty and impact on Arkansas's economy.
Wilderness areas are places to be left alone, and this one's a particularly special one because it has the Ouachita Trail that passes all the way through the wilderness.
The Arkansas Department of Heritage, Game and Fish Commission, and Wildlife Federation, along with several local groups and officials, have all thrown their support behind the bill. Hard work pays off. Governor Asa Hutchinson got to ride in style in the newest project by students at Lisa Academy. He gave their solar-powered car a test drive. A team of 10 high school students worked together to design and build the vehicle. In July, they'll drive it from Texas to California as part of a nationwide tour showcasing solar cars from schools across the country. Arkansas's Boys State wraps up today at the University of Central Arkansas. Yesterday, more than 500 high school juniors gathered for the swearing in for office holders. The program allows young men to participate in a mock government, electing members of their group to various mock city and county offices.
Our goal is to teach them how to be a good citizen. And so we go from city government all the way up to our district level, our state senators, state legislators, and then we go to the state government.
Governor Hutchinson was also there to address the group last night. This is the 78th year for Boys State. That is your news from across the state. We're 6 minutes past noon. It is Friday, which means Big Sarge is coming up. Let's find out what he's up to today.
Hello, Anchors. I'm Big Sarge. Let's talk about mayflies, folks. They're everywhere. They're hatching. You can catch a lot of good fish. I'm going to tell you how. I've got a great bass report and brim report. All that's coming up. Stay right there.
The first part of this weekend is going to be hot and humid, but we've got to tackle severe weather. But then after this, a nice treat for the natural state. Stick around. I'll talk about what that means in your statewide forecast right after the break.
KARK4 News is sponsored by Middleton Heat and Air.
At Sonic, you get your slush your way. So pick a flavor, add real fruit, add candy, then add a straw. What does that equal? Hang on, I'm not done.
Join the thousands of drivers who have their auto insurance through AAA.
I didn't know how easy it was to just switch auto insurance.
The amount of money I was saving was staggering.
After comparing a few other rates, it was clear that AAA was our best place to be.
As a AAA member, you could save an average of $447 a year. Compare that to Geico, State Farm, or Allstate. You could save even more with AAA discounts.
We have the multi-car discount, the multi-policy discount.
We save quite a bit of money by keeping everything we can with AAA.
Best of all, get the service we're famous for and peace of mind.
My reaction was, wow. I could not believe how much money I was saving when I switched over to AAA.
I definitely feel I can rely on AAA no matter what the circumstances.
At AAA, my job is to help you get more AAA out of your AAA card. And that starts with great savings on auto insurance.
Call 800-573-3249. AAA. Smart, so switch.
Even if I'm not happy, I still have to pay.
There has to be an easier way.
If you're looking for easy, look no further. Aspen Dental is making things easier with a denture money-back guarantee. So, you always walk away happy.
That's pretty easy.
Easy said, easy done.
At Aspen Dental, we're easier. Get dentures starting at $3.99 and a money-back guarantee. Schedule online or call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL.
We have offices all over Arkansas. If you can't come to us, we'll come to you. We're going to be on your side, by your side. Every day, every case.
This cookie jar shake is like the perfect marriage of Oreo cookies and real ice cream.
Now that's a wedding I would kill to go to.
We're at it now.
Should I give a speech?
No.
I've known ice cream since college.
For a limited time, get new real ice cream cookie jar shakes half price after 8 p.m.
Now, your statewide forecast.
Welcome back, folks. Last night we had showers and thunderstorms rolling across North Arkansas, maybe waking up a few people as it was going through the early morning hours around midnight to 5 o'clock this morning. Some of that was actually slow to move out, creating some flash flood warning concerns, and especially portions of Van Buren County and Cleveland County. But all that has started to quiet down, though we've been noticing, a little bit more cumulus cloud popping up down in east central Arkansas, where we could see a couple more isolated thunderstorms popping up today, providing some relief to a few folks who might be fortunate to have one of those move across them, because we've got a lot of heat and humidity today. I mean, here at noontime alone, the air temperature is 89 degrees in Little Rock, but it feels like 100 degrees outside, and due to the fact that we just have so much moisture, but nothing to help trigger it into the formation of some thunderstorm activity, but that will be changing. Look how the rest of the state's shaping up. Everybody is feeling either in the low to mid 90s to even some triple digits, as I mentioned, in Little Rock, but also Arkadelphia feeling that same instance there. A few getting close to the 100 mark. That's Russellville at 99 right now is what it feels like there. But we've got a transition, though, this weekend with some relief on the way, rest assured. But we've got to tackle this and that is a chance for some strong to severe thunderstorms this weekend, particularly Saturday evening, and that'll be for the northeastern quarter of the state. Now, we'll say this area is not set in stone. We've got to watch how tonight's activity just to the north of us in Missouri and also portions of Iowa, Kansas, and Nebraska pans out, because that will have an effect on how this shapes up for us on Saturday. There may be a little bit more of a westward movement with that slight risk, but overall, the state is looking at some portion of it a chance for strong to severe thunderstorms. Satellite radar imagery again showing everything quiet for now, but a frontal boundary last night is what helped activate those thunderstorms. It will wash out today and really not provide much more in the way of relief. We've got temperatures in the mid-90s today, heat index values in the upper 90s to triple-digit readings this afternoon. And then once we carry on into Saturday, temperatures are expected to get even warmer. Air temperatures in the afternoon, mid to upper 90s. Heat index values easily hitting the triple digits and maybe getting into the heat advisory criteria, which starts at 105 degrees. But once we get to Saturday evening, there's that cold front coming in. But like I said, we've got to tackle some thunderstorms. By 5 o'clock, we should see a lot of this rolling into the southern portions of Missouri and then quickly diving south as a organized cluster of thunderstorms. And as that continues to drop south, we can't rule out maybe a strong to severe status with that. We'll be watching it very closely and keeping you up to date on that. But once that passes through by Sunday, that cold front's starting to work its way east of the Mississippi River, and guess what's coming in behind it? We're taking the edge off of the heat. It's still going to be warm, but at least here's something else that comes with it too. Dry air in the forecast, which will make the upper 80s, that's what we're anticipating by Sunday, feel much better than where we are now. That's a look at your statewide forecast. Let's send it back a little bit closer to home.
So this afternoon, and count on a partly cloudy sky, pretty hot and humid with a high of 93 degrees. We still have the chance of seeing some showers and thunderstorms popping up this afternoon. And then tonight, with a partly cloudy sky, we'll see our lows dropping down into the mid-70s again, a low of 76 degrees. Tomorrow should be that really hot day, 97, the expected high temperature. But with our cold front tomorrow night, Sunday, just a high of 88, and we actually drop into the 60s on Sunday morning. That'll be a big difference there, too. 65 degrees on Monday morning. How about that? Then 87 our high Monday. By Tuesday, though, we're back up into the low 90s.
KARK4 News is sponsored by UAMS.
When a lump in your breast gives you a lump in your throat, we are here with highly specialized experts, advanced treatments, and compassionate care. When you are in need, we are here. UAMS.
At the Marcus Baden Law Firm, we're former prosecutors who spent our careers representing victims. If you've been injured based on someone else's negligence, if you're a victim of sexual or physical assault, or if an insurance company is refusing to pay your claim, give us a call. We can help.
Injured in a car wreck? Call Morris Bart.
It's easy. Just call 376-9000.
We'll work hard to get you the money you deserve. Call me now, 376-9000, or go to morrisbart.com. One call, that's all.
This is just another one of the houses that one of our competitors done.
They said that there was a warranty and they would not fulfill it.
Did not have any customer service, none.
I showed the foreman the problems with these windows that had popped out and cracked the brick. He went and told his boss, and he agreed they needed to be fixed. And he said, we're not doing anything about it. If you truly want it done right the first time, don't take any chances. Use Wilson's, where you will get the best of the best for less.
Will sitting close to the TV make me go blind? This is a myth. Digital screens have skyrocketed more than ever. People are experiencing digital eye strain. It causes headaches, dry eye, fatigue, and it's not because of how close the screens are, it's because of how often we use them. But you can avoid this by simply keeping your prescription up to date with annual exams. The ARSC now recommends an eye exam every year. Also, great strategy, screen glasses. So go talk to your eye doctor.
They want violence. This is your community.
I love you.
Your family. This is
the story that every Arkansan needs.
KARK4, local news that matters.
Why do we provide exceptional health care for women? From routine exams to the most serious illnesses? Multiple reasons. When you are in need, we are here. UAMS.
Now, from Fayetteville, high on the hill, this is your Pig Trail Nation Report, powered by your Arkansas Select Buick GMC dealers.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Drew Hammond from the Big Trail Nation here at Baum Stadium, and in just a bit, it'll be Arkansas and Oral Roberts. Arkansas hosting regionals for the second consecutive year. Now, let's flash back to last year because it did not end well here at Baum Stadium for Arkansas. 3-2 loss to Missouri State. Now, Missouri State not in this regional this year. That's a good thing, but you know what? Arkansas gave up a home run in that game last year, that final game in the regionals, and that was the difference. It was a 3-2 final. Not a lot of hitting in that game from Arkansas, and some of the guys yesterday reflected on that disappointing finish.
It's terrible kind of seeing some of the seniors leave here last year and going up to the locker room and kind of seeing them take their lockers down, and we're going to do everything we can to end the season in Omaha, not here.
We're just trying to win tomorrow, and then once we win tomorrow, we'll focus on the next game, and then we'll just take it one game at a time and see what happens from there. We can't get too ahead of ourselves and lose track of what's in front of us.
You learn from your mistakes, and you try to correct them, and you know, we don't want that to happen again because we got a lot of expectations, and we believe that we need to be in Omaha, so it's definitely driving us not to let that happen again.
Now let's talk about the pitching, because Arkansas's pitching has been really good as far as that 1-2 punch from Blaine Knight, the ace, and then the second starter, that is Casey Murphy. And then when you add it all up, it really sets the tone for the bullpen. A guy like Matt Cronin talking about that. He has 11 saves on the year.
Huge, knowing that they're going to get us through usually about 6 at least strong, and then hand it over to our pen and just be able to take the game from there. Feeling good. I've got all my weight back. I've been in the weight room for a couple weeks now, and so I feel like I have a lot of my strength and endurance back, and I'm ready to go this weekend.
Mike, Oral Roberts is a team that does not hit the ball all that well if you really factor in the rest of the teams in this regional, but a pretty good pitching team.
Yeah, this is the one game I would say might be a mismatch, because you got Arkansas's best pitchers, the best starter, probably their best reliever in this first game, going up against the one team in this regional that does not knock the cover off the baseball. So this may be, at least from the opponent's standpoint, a low-scoring game, but I expect a lot of runs in the other games played in this regional.
20 seconds on this, the fan atmosphere here today being the first game of the regionals.
You know, I don't know what to expect. I've had people tell me that they're so hungry for this, they've waited for it for so long, they'll be here no matter what. But it's hot out here, people are having to work. I'll be surprised if we have 10, 11,000 like we would have had at night, maybe 8 or 9, but I could be wrong.
We will see. 2 p.m. first pitch, Arkansas and ORU. For Mike Irwin, I'm Drew Hammond. That is your Pig Trail Nation report.
KARK4 News is sponsored by Arkansas Select Buick GMC dealers.
Dare to compare our pricing. Come into one of our 28 locations now until June 30th for a formal quote on a John Deere 1-4 Series tractor and register to win a new 825i Gator with our most aggressive pricing of the year. There's never been a better time to see for yourself why nothing runs like a Deere.
Southern Arkansas University feels like home.
SAU feels like home because I've made lifelong friendships with people who care about me.
SAU feels like home because I'm part of so many traditions that create meaning for my college experience.
SAU feels like home because it's the perfect size to find people you share common interests with.
Come visit SAU and see why so many students are saying that Southern Arkansas University feels like home.
Time for me to start. Time for me to love. Time for you to stop running on this
across the area as the storms move on through. If you do lose power, you can continue to watch us here online.
Dare to compare our pricing. Come into one of our 28 locations now until June 30th for a formal quote on a John Deere 1-4 Series tractor and register to win a new 825i Gator with our most aggressive pricing of the year. There's never been a better time to see for yourself why nothing runs like a Deere.
I'm a retired staff sergeant with the U.S. Army. We were on a training mission. We hit the ground. I was in the hospital for 20 months recovering. Before I went to war project, my life was not much of anything. I rarely left the house. Winter Warrior project has helped me really meet with other guys, other warriors, other families. I have a second chance because of your help, and I have such debt to you for that. Thank you so much.
This is your statewide newscast. Arkansas Today.
Well, thanks for sticking with us. Joining us now in studio is Meghana Balampalli, who was recently awarded the Intel Foundation Young Scientist Prize. Meghana, this is a really big deal, and you're representing Arkansas so well.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about the award, how you got it, and I guess just how you're feeling.
Yeah, so I attended the Intel International Science and Engineering Fair, and it's a great opportunity because there's students from over 75 countries there and thousands of students. So they do a wide array of awards, and I won the first place award in chemistry as well as the best of category award in chemistry, but I also won the Intel Foundation Young Scientist. And only 2 students from the thousands of students that were there were awarded this. And for my award, I was awarded $50,000 scholarship.
That is awesome.
Thank you.
What did you do? What's your secret here to winning this?
Yeah, so I think that students that attend these competitions, they have great projects, but it all comes down to like the presenting. So for my project, with the increasing population and our growing energy demand, we need to find some way to store our energy. And supercapacitors are devices that do this because they have a lot of properties that make them good devices, like their charge-discharge cycles, portability. But the problem is, in order for a supercapacitor to work, it needs an electrode, and the electrodes that are available in the market today are made from platinum and palladium, so they're very, very expensive, over $1,000. But my project, my project, I was able to use inexpensive materials like tea powder, molasses, and tannin, and make these electrodes for under $1.
That's really awesome.
Thank you.
And what school do you go to?
I go to Little Rock Central High School.
Little Rock Central. So representing Arkansas, representing Little Rock. Congratulations on your award. And I'm sure you'll put that $50,000 scholarship to use somewhere, right? You got a college in mind?
I just want to go to a school that has a great undergrad research program, and somewhere that students are just as excited and motivated as science as I am. I don't have a specific college in mind, but just somewhere with a good research program.
Of course, you'll do well. Thank you, Meghana. Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
We will be right back. Hayden has a check of your forecast when we come back.
KARK4 News is sponsored by Natural Hearing Centers.
How is affordable denture so much less expensive?
It's all they do, so they're amazing.
But who has time for all that?
Everybody. They made these while we waited. Took one day.
They'll treat me okay?
Like family.
I can't believe I'm doing this. We should have done it years ago.
Now, dentures start at $250 and extractions start at just $50. One call and one day can change your tomorrow.
Injured in a car wreck? Call Morris Sport.
Don't go in alone. We can help.
What are you waiting for? Call now.
Call me now, 376-9000, or go to morrisport.com. One call, that's all.
Nobody carries more homes, and no one can do what Mitchell's Quality Homes can do. Our prices are the most competitive, and our homes are the best built in the industry. Our energy-efficient homes are beautiful and heavy built with 2x6 walls, wood cabinets, and Energy Star appliances. And right now, we have a huge selection with tons of variety, like our 28x72-foot, 4-bedroom, 2-bath home, only $55,995. But they're going fast. Mitchell's Quality Homes. Come see what we can do for you.
Are you taking Viagra or Cialis for ED? Lions Drug now has a huge low-cost alternative called Sildenafil.
Get Sildenafil, the same active ingredient in Viagra, for less than $2 a pill. A cost savings of over $50 per dose. A prescription from your doctor is required, and free discreet mailings included.
So what are you waiting for? Call us today at 844-676-2247.
Visit Lions Drug at 115 West Front Street in Lone Oak.
In 2015, distracted driving killed nearly 3,500 people. Let's not add one more phone to this pile. I'm Taylor King. I'm going to be on your side, by your side.
Want a little bite?
Yes.
Following the shooting deaths of 2 Little Rock toddlers, we knew something had to be done.
Violence has hurt too many people across our great state.
Fox 16 and KARK are combining our efforts in an anti-violence initiative.
We'll recognize groups providing solutions and people making a difference. Help us declare
victory over violence.
Hello, anchors. I'm Big Sarge. Right now on the Arkansas River. Let's talk about mayflies hatching. And I know they can be pests. I hear about it all the time. But this is the time, folks, when fishing gets a little tough, mayflies can help you catch those fish. Let's talk about how you do it. Right behind you, you're going to see a little overhang. Willow Beach has got a lot of overhangs. Backwater, a lot of lakes got a lot of overhangs. You got to have the overhangs that's going to have the mayflies hatching. And what's going to happen, let me give you a little great tip. Pull up to them, shake them with your rod, okay, or even throw your bait up in there, shake it. The mayflies go crazy. They'll land in the water, and here comes the brim. Here comes the bass. And all you need is just basically any kind of bait whatsoever. Put it in the water, you're going to catch them. After a while, of course, they'll go away, move on down the bank. Bass fishing's great at Lake Conway. That's a good place for mayflies. They're hatching there. Also, they're on the shoreline in the lily pads. Greer's Ferry's really good. Still some spawns going on, okay? Still a little bit spawning. Let's see. The Cincos and jigs working good. Maumelle, water temperature is in the 80s. Black bass are really good on plastic worms. Bull shows way up north, folks. The Cinco is working really well. Jighead Cinco, we talked about that on my fishing show. And North Fork, we're going to they're really good. They got a shad spawn right now, so small crankbaits are working good. Spitter baits are working good. And then all the way down south, they got a huge tournament. Keith Green's got a huge tournament this weekend on Millwood. And right now they're catching some, actually some stragglers on the beds, but all kinds of baits. Zara Spook, spinner baits, the jig's working good, also Cinco. And let me tell y'all, if you're going on vacation, folks, maybe you're not staying in Arkansas, you're going down, let's say, Gulf Shores, Destin, Pensacola, I can help you out with a fishing report down there. Believe it or not, I've got friends down there, I've got guides. Call the fishing show every Sunday, 103.7 The Buzz, called Fishing Arkansas. Tell me where you're going. Give me 1 week, and I can get you on some good fish, either off the pier or off the coast, and you're going to go down and have a good time. Okay, as always, if you're on the water, always wear your life jacket. I'm Big Sarge. See you next week.
Big Sarge, thank you very much.
Yeah.
We're watching severe weather in the forecast.
We are, and for this weekend, it is good fishing weather, at least for Sunday, but tomorrow, make sure to stay hydrated if you do plan to go out because we've got hot weather. We're starting out in the 70s because we've got so much humidity in play. Then look at the temperatures that are heading into Saturday afternoon. Go full screen with our graphics. You'll see that we'll have temperatures climbing into the mid and upper 90s by the afternoon. That's not even considering heat index values, but look what happens on Sunday as that front comes in. These will be your high temperatures on Sunday, upper 80s with dry weather.
All right, it's a pool weekend. Yep. Thanks so much. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here.
Tick-tock, let's go, come on.
Unlike haggling with a mechanic, Aspen Dental offers dentures starting at $3.99, so you don't get stuck paying an arm and a leg or anything else.
Schedule now at 1-800-ASPEN Dental.
Custom Landscape and Nursery is located 20 miles outside of Conway, Arkansas. We're sitting on 80 acres of land. 75–80% of our material is started and grown here at the nursery, so it's acclimated to Arkansas's environment. We ship plants all over state, so we're geared to be able to deliver plants right to your door. We're a plant nursery, and that's all we do. Hardy plants for the landscape. We grow a lot of unusual plants. Our selection is larger than anyone else. It's a beautiful place. Bring your walking shoes and a bottle of water and come out and spend the day at a park setting.
Unlike being stuck with a bad haircut,
You look amazing.
Aspen Dental makes sure you're satisfied with a denture money-back guarantee.
Thanks.
No thanks.
Schedule now at 1-800-ASPEN Dental.
Now, your forecast first from KARK4.
We've got another hot afternoon on the way. Temperatures, at least the air temperature, will be in the lower 90s, but heat index values easily hitting the triple-digit mark. A pop-up thunderstorm or two is possible, but below a 20% chance. But you know what? We do have some relief on the way this weekend, but we've got one obstacle in the way. A chance for a couple of strong severe thunderstorms Saturday evening. We're going to take a look at the timing and the threats included with that, along with a cooler end of the weekend forecast. All as KARK News at 12:30 starts now.
Now, from the station you count on for local news that matters, this is KARK4 News at 12:30.
We begin this afternoon with an update to a story we brought you as breaking news last night at 10. Little Rock police releasing the identities of the suspect and victim in last night's shooting just south of Interstate 30. Thanks for joining us at 12:30. I'm Mitch McCoy. Aaron Nolan is off. According to the report, a fight about money between two friends led to one getting shot multiple times. It happened outside a home along a Rainfall trail around 8 o'clock last night. Police say KARK Shellnut was repaying money he borrowed from Donaldson Brown. Officers say Brown became upset because Shellnut didn't come with all of the money that he owed. The report says he shot the man twice in the neck. Brown was taken into custody around 9:30. We're told the victim is in critical condition, but he should survive. Hot Springs police for a woman who left an infant alone while she was supposed to be babysitting him. Police say Crassie Beasley was watching the 4-month-old at her boyfriend's house last month while the baby's mother was at work. According to the arrest warrant, Beasley left the house in a cab. Police say when the boyfriend got home from work, he found the door open and the baby alone on the floor. They believe the baby was alone for more than 2 hours. Beasley is facing felony charges, including endangering the welfare of a minor and theft of property. Because the safety of our students matter, a warning from Little Rock police to parents after a middle schooler is beaten and robbed by his own peers. 13-year-old Carlos Lopez says he was riding his bike near 12th Street in Woodrow Wednesday night when this all unfolded. He says two boys stole all of his money before he could ride away. He made it 11 blocks away before realizing the teens were following him.
And I was sweating and scared. He had my head and hit it to the floor, and then he went into my pockets and took my phone.
And it doesn't stop there. We're told by Little Rock police that dozens of drivers passed by, but no one stopped to help him. With school out for the summer, officers are urging parents to talk to their kids about being aware of their surroundings. The man himself crashing into a monument of the 10 Commandments on the state capitol lawn will not spend time in prison. Michael Reed had been charged with criminal mischief. On Thursday, a judge ruled he's not guilty by reason of mental disease. Reed will be sent back to the state hospital for more evaluations. He destroyed the first 10 Commandment monument last year, just one day after it was put up. He also destroyed a similar monument in Oklahoma in 2014 and was not charged in that either because of his mental state. A road project aimed at improving traffic in Maumelle is creating what neighbors call dangerous conditions. New pavement connects Short Marquee to White Oak Crossing. It's part of a new interchange to I-40. Neighbors say cars are driving into their yards. And one woman told us a driver almost hit her 3-year-old granddaughter. Some people are taking matters into their own hands, turning trash bins into barriers and putting up fences.
I'd like to see them block this road off until they widen this road so our children can be safe.
We want drivers just to be mindful of the speed limit.
A Pulaski County spokeswoman says the goal is to have as few cars as possible on the road, so keeping it narrow should deter them. Maumelle Mayor Mike Watson says opening the road improves safety in terms of flooding that often happens in that area. He says it gives first responders another way to access homes and also people living there a way out. Well, brides-to-be, you don't want to miss this next segment. Still to come on KARK4 News at 12:30. When and where you get quite a bit of wedding planning done right here in the capital city.
And I hope you're already having a good Friday, but how about trying to make it better? We've got $40 to give away today, and I'd love to give it to you. Make sure to stick around. Dialing for Dollars is coming up later in the show. We're also looking at a chance for severe weather this weekend. We're going to take a look at that forecast right after the break. Stick around.
A quarter-pound double cheeseburger and tots for $2.99.
Makes me kind of want to do a double take.
Double the beef.
Double the cheese.
Double the tots.
Ooh, that was loud.
You could hear that?
Yeah.
That's not good that you could hear it.
Try quarter-pound double cheeseburger or sling it with tots for just $2.99. Get them now, ending soon.
There's a lot to love at FFO Home.
When we're shopping for furniture, we look online before hitting the store.
FFOhome.com made it easy to make a great choice and get the best price.
FFO Home, where great quality furniture lives for less.
Visit FFO Home this week and see how you can get a 3-day, 2-night getaway. Family sectional, $4.98. Power leather recliner, just $9.98. And 48 months. 0 down, 0 interest financing. FFO Home.
If you love everything about where you live except super slow internet, we've got good news. Introducing Viasat Fast for All Home Internet. With unlimited data, you can download or stream your favorite shows, movies, and sports on all your devices. Now everyone in your home or business can tap into super fast internet. Call Viasat today at 1-888-778-9367 and upgrade to internet with up to 50 meg speeds. That's 10 times faster than typical DSL. Get Viasat now and we'll guarantee your price for 2 full years. Everyone watching this commercial can now get super fast internet. Call now. Our plans start as low as $50 per month. Plus, you get free standard installation that's fast and easy. Go to getviasat.com or call 1-888-778-9367 to sign up today or visit your local Viasat retailer. Viasat. Fast for All is here.
This cookie jar shake is like the perfect marriage of Oreo cookies and real ice cream.
Now that's a wedding I would kill to go to.
We're at it now.
Should I give a speech?
No, I've known ice cream since college.
For a limited time, get new real ice cream cookie jar shakes half price after 8 p.m.
Now, from KARK4, your weather authority. Arkansas's certified most accurate forecast with meteorologist Hayden Nix.
Welcome back, folks. Let's get right to this forecast here. Earlier actually last night into the early parts of this morning, we had thunderstorm activity across northern Arkansas. Most of that really did wash out before it made it into east central Arkansas, but starting to see a little redevelopment here along and just south of Interstate 40. And not really expecting a whole lot more development this afternoon to provide some relief because we have got hot weather already happening as we speak, but temperatures are expected to climb a little bit more. And we've got a lot of humidity today, too. It's 89 air temperature-wise in Little Rock. We've got low 90s to our southwest. We've got mid and upper 80s from there northward and to the east. But when you factor in all that humidity, we already have heat index values that are in the triple digits. 100 degrees, what it feels like in Little Rock. 100 in Mena and Arkadelphia and elsewhere, everybody feels like they're in the 90s, even though the air temperature may not be just yet. And it's going to get even hotter tomorrow, but we do have cool weather coming in this weekend, but we've got to tackle this hurdle here that's coming on Saturday evening. Now, we just had this update come in. We had a slight risk that was mainly for the northeastern half of the state, but now we're seeing that slight risk, that yellow shaded area being expanded for pretty much statewide as we're anticipating a chance for a few strong to severe thunderstorms. Those main threats would be wind and hail. But I will tell you this, even with this outlook being updated, this all depends on how the activity forms tonight in the Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, and Missouri area. Now, whatever occurs today will have impacts on how this shapes up tomorrow. It could very easily change the outlook and reshape it, make it smaller. We could see maybe an enhancement of severe weather with this. Now, that latter idea is a little bit on the lower end of the possibility range, but nonetheless, it cannot be ruled out. The satellite radar imagery, as I mentioned, only showing a few isolated thunderstorms south of I-40 at this time, and that's from what was formed last night along that boundary that is washing out at this time. Now, as we move forward, forecast track shows that we will have a quiet evening for the most part. A couple of isolated thunderstorms in South Arkansas can't be ruled out, but that chance is pretty low. Well, we got hot conditions tomorrow. Air temperatures will climb into the mid and upper 90s with heat index values easily over the century mark and could be in that heat advisory criteria window where it starts at 105 degrees and then goes up from there. So if we start to see those out there, we might have some heat advisories being issued for counties across the state. Now, notice at 5 o'clock, we've got that thunderstorm activity now out of portions of Kansas, Nebraska, and Iowa into southern Missouri as that continues to drive southward. We are expecting maybe the extent of this to stay in the eastern half of the state, but as you notice, that slight risk has been expanded, so we'll have to see how models continue to handle this. But overall, we are looking at a cluster of thunderstorms driving south just ahead of a frontal boundary, and as that boundary pushes through, that threat severe weather goes away. And then guess what we have behind it on Sunday? We're taking the edge off the heat. We have slightly cooler relative to how we've been feeling and dry air. That's something I'm looking forward to, as well as many others, hopefully, across the state. Now, once we get done with the severe weather threat, that's what we'll feel. But don't forget, I just want to recap this. Saturday evening is when we're looking at that severe weather potential. It's after 5 o'clock. Should be rolling out of here before midnight, where now we're going to see that expand to most of the state. Now, that was just updated before we went on air, so that needs to be changed to all of the state. Main concerns, that'll be strong winds and hail, low wind flash flooding. We'll have to watch the speed of those thunderstorms because if they're slow moving, it could dump a lot of rainfall at once, and that flash flooding could be a concern. 93 for the high today, southwest wind at 10 to 15. Then tomorrow, mid-70s, or tonight rather, mid-70s in the forecast. Wish mid-70s tomorrow. Crane Automotive Team impact number, got it up to a 2 today, given the fact that we still could see a couple of isolated thunderstorms, then upgrading that to a 3 on Saturday with that chance for severe weather. Your 7-day forecast reveals warm weather tomorrow, 97 degrees for the high temperature. Then the thunderstorms roll through, 88 for the high Sunday, upper 80s Monday. Don't forget that's drier, but then humidity starts to come back with rain chances Tuesday and Wednesday. That's a look at your forecast. Stick around. Dolly for Dollars coming up in just a little bit. $40 is what we're giving away. Right now, I'm getting 20 random names out of the database. Who could they be? Well, stick around. We'll find out.
The staff at McFarland Eye Center and Dr. Wilkes, the nurses, really made you feel comfortable, made you feel at ease. From day one with my surgery with McFarland, I was really convinced that they were focused on me.
Explore eyelid surgery at McFarlandEye.com.
This is just another one of the houses that one of our competitors done.
They said that there was a warranty and they would not fulfill it.
Did not have any customer service, none.
I showed the foreman the problems with these windows that had popped out and pressed the brick. He went and told his boss, and he agreed they needed to be fixed. And he said, we're not doing anything about it. If you truly want it done right the first time, don't take any chances. Use Wilson's, where you will get the best of the best for less.
Townley Pool and Spa is the best of the best when it comes to professional water care. Our experts will help you make every day better. We carry BioGuard chemicals offering the true blue promise. Less maintenance, more time with what matters most. Townley also carries Hot Spring Spa, the #1 selling hot tub in the world. Hot Spring features the Moto Massage and the Ace Saltwater System. Sit back, relax, and say,
ah, Townley.
This is a cell. So are all these. They work together doing important stuff, like keeping your vital organs running and whatnot. The hitch? Like you, your cells get hungry. Feed them with Centrum micronutrients, designed to nourish and revitalize you at the cellular level, restoring your awesome on the daily. Centrum, feed your cells.
Dr. Wilkes was an exceptional doctor. He cared about me. I could feel that from him, and he did exactly what he said he was going to do. I wouldn't go any place else and have it. That's where you need to go, is McFarland's.
Explore eyelid surgery at McFarlandEye.com. This is KARK4 News at 12:30.
Welcome back. It's a huge milestone for both men and women. The day couples tie the knot and formally show their commitment to one another. Ralph DeSuze joining us here along with Scott Britz. And you guys are talking about a pretty big deal here when we're talking weddings. So tell me a little bit about Kiss the Brides and what we're going to be seeing today.
Well,
for this weekend.
We have some samples of what brides could expect to see for next Sunday's show, June 10th, which will happen at the DoubleTree Hotel. Essentially, the Pages to a Wedding magazine is going to come to life, where it is going to be a huge event for couples to enjoy.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about what we'll be seeing at the expo.
Well, there will be several vendors, and we'll be one of the vendors, along with Mickey's Cakes. And I'm Fairy Tale Florals, and we'll have different designs like cascade bouquets, traditional bouquets. This is more of a whimsical kind of bohemian bouquet, but there'll be more traditional and modern stuff there also.
So what makes the bridal show different from any other kind of bridal show?
Well, not only will you expect to see a whole lot of vendors at the show to get ideas, but it's really like one big party. I mean, your wedding day, there's going to be dancing, there's going to be a lot of things going on. We have contests, Battle of the Brides, wedding trivia, a mother-daughter dance-off. So it's just an opportunity to come with your bridesmaid, your mother of the bride, and just have a blast.
Okay, and we have some gowns as well here. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, here are some examples of some wedding gowns that you'll see during our runway show. So we'll feature wedding gowns, bridesmaid dresses, along with men's tuxedo. But the fashion show was one of the biggest highlights for the event.
Tell me a little bit about why someone needs to come to the expo if they have a wedding coming up in the next, 6 months, maybe a year.
Sure. Well, you want to get ideas. I mean, right now, the process of wedding planning could be pretty frustrating. But when you have the opportunity to come to an event like this, you can ask questions. You can look at ideas. But whether it's cost or different things, you're able to meet with that vendor one-on-one.
Could you name a little of the high-profile vendors that you'll be seeing?
Well, we do have Fairy Tales Floral, we have Central Arkansas Entertainment, Dillard's, Pottery Barn, Cake Craze, just a number of fantastic vendors, SkyTouch Photos, Bear Stern Films, so videographers, invitation, makeup, beauty, they're all going to be there, including Paul Mitchell Academy as well.
You have it all.
We have it all.
And of course, will there be cake to try?
There will be plenty of cake samples to try, contest, cake on your face, the Kiss the Bride cake dive, which is another plus because you could actually win a honeymoon by participating in our cake dive.
Awesome, and we'll have all that information posted on our website at KARK.com. Thank you guys both so much for coming, and best of luck at the expo. We're going to have much more news and weather and another look at that severe weather outlook coming up. Stay with us.
Runs deep, so dive in deep at visitmississippi.org.
The warmer weather is here, so don't miss the sounds of quality time outdoors with your family. It's a big deal, and I know big. Natural Hearing Centers can help you hear your best again. So whether you enjoy the sound of catching that big fish, taking a nice long walk with a loved one, conversations at family cookouts, or the best sounds in the world, your grandkids having fun, Natural Hearing Centers will be there with the latest technology. Call Natural Hearing Centers because the sounds of life are worth it.
Injured in a car wreck? Call Moorsport.
Just call 376-9000.
Or get 24-hour service at moorsport.com.
Call me now, 376-9000, or go to moorsport.com. One call, that's all.
Don't suffer through knee pain, shoulder pain, back pain, or pain from your cancer treatments. Dr. Qureshi and his staff at Arkansas Spine and Pain are here to give you the relief you've been looking for. Call today. You deserve to get your life back ASAP.
Saturday is National Gun Violence Awareness Day to highlight the day people across the country and here in Arkansas are taking part in the Wear Orange campaign. Several buildings and landmarks in the capital city are also going orange. There's also a lot of events happening in cities across Arkansas to talk about gun violence and making communities safer. Much more on our website about that. A Central Arkansas Police Department hopes a funny Facebook post might help raise awareness about drug use. Heber Springs Police Department shared a phony warning on its page claiming that meth in the area had been contaminated with the Zika virus. It urges anyone with meth to bring it by the station to get it checked out.
I even commented, I hope somebody decides to bring their meth in and ask us to check it. We joke about things sometimes to bring attention, to a problem, and that's kind of what we were doing.
Well, you don't hear that every day, right? So far, the chief says no one has come in to have their meth checked out. We'll let you know if they do. An Arkansas congressman is pushing to add hundreds of acres of land in central Arkansas to the National Wilderness Preservation System. Representative French Hill's bill aims to protect more than 600 acres of national forest lands next to Forked Mountain and the Ouachita National Forest. It would also open Perry County forests and the Flatside Wilderness up to studies by the U.S. Forest Service. Congressman Hill says these areas are worth preserving for their natural beauty and impact on the state's economy.
Don't forget Dialing for Dollars coming up right after the break. We've got our count. We've got our 20 random names. We've got the amount. We need to know the count. We're going to get that and who will be calling right after the break.
Hey folks, David Basil here for Bath Fitter. Do you need a new tub or shower but have no idea where to start? Well, if you call Bath Fitter today, we can make that happen in a snap. So give Bath Fitter a call today and let us show you how you can have the tub or shower you deserve.
What happens?
You are brilliant.
When the summer's hottest shows
That was amazing.
come together on the same night.
America is going to absolutely fall in love with you.
Tuesdays, America's Got Talent is blowing everyone away. And the world's best dancers are raising the bar on World of Dance.
You guys smashed it.
America's Got Talent and World of Dance, all new Tuesday on NBC.
Injured in a car wreck? Call Morris Park.
It's easy. Just call 376-9000.
We'll work hard to get you the money you deserve. Call me now, 376-9000, or go to morrispark.com. One call, that's all.
Now until June 30th, Greenway Equipment is offering the lowest prices of the year on new John Deere 1 through 4 Series tractors. Dare to compare our pricing. Come into one of our 28 locations today for a formal quote on a John Deere compact tractor and register to win a new 825i Gator. No purchase necessary. With legendary quality and our most aggressive pricing of the year, there's never been a better time to see for yourself why nothing runs like a Deere. GoGreenway.com.
Isn't it about time you got the best sleep of your life? Then come discover the power of Tempur-Pedic sleep at Denver Mattress. With Tempur-Pedic's pressure-relieving comfort, you'll fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling refreshed. And right now, get a gift card for up to $300, along with our 365-night better sleep guarantee and free delivery. Get the best sleep of your life today at Denver Mattress, your Tempur-Pedic elite retailer.
For Today Lately.
They call him the Break Dancing Bandit.
Really?
Good job, Steve. See, look at what. Do it, Steve. Do it. See? I'm telling you.
Weekdays from 4 to 7.
Hey folks, David Basil here for Bath Fitter. Do you need a new tub or shower but have no idea where to start? Well, if you call Bath Fitter today, we can make that happen in a snap. So give Bath Fitter a call today and let us show you how you can have the tub or shower you deserve.
Welcome back, Hayden.
We got $40. We got our 20 random names. We always love to pick to see where the computer's going to stop. I say it could stop on Craig and Camden. Who do you have?
You know, my name's Mitch. I'm going to go for Mitchell and Cersei.
All right, and I think our director has Houston and Conway. So I'm going to pull the lever here. We've got to figure out what the count is because you have to know that along with the jackpot of $40. I'm going to stop it now. Ashley and Scotland. Ashley's the winner today. We didn't pick it right, but 8 down, $40. Ashley, I hope you're going to answer this because I'm calling you right now.
He's going to call Ashley. We're going to look at birthdays and anniversaries for today. Happy birthday to Carol Haskins, who turns 93. Happy birthday to Nellie Granny Parks of Carlisle, who turns 100. And happy birthday to Evelyn Shelton of Nashville, who turns 90 on Sunday. If you would like to have a birthday or anniversary announced on air, please email birthdays@krk.com. Just a reminder, birthdays must be 75 years old or older. Anniversaries must be 50 or above. Hayden, you weren't here yesterday, but we called somebody. They weren't watching. Yeah. They guessed 7 down. It was 7 up. They just missed it by a little bit.
You know what? I just got a voicemail. Ashley, I wish you could have picked up the phone. You could have won $40, but now we have $60 to give away on Monday.
There you go. All right, $60 on Monday. And in the meantime, it's a pool weekend. So thank you so much for joining us on KARK 4 News at 12:30. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. Have a great weekend.